Fairly entertaining, but it's over now. Go on and take a bow. Cause don't tell me you're sorry, cause it's not. When I know you're only sorry you got caught. From the one, the only, the homie, Sadagascar, Asian girl ruins her life in 30 seconds. My goodness, that's record time. Let's figure out how she did that. I have no context on the situation. I'm gonna let Sadagascar cover it and we're gonna get some commentary. Let's go.
I'm not racist, but
what an intro.
I have a lot of black friends and I say a lot of crazy shit to them. Not too sure if I'm gonna get canceled for that. I hope not. I feel like if you're not close enough with someone to make fun of their racial oppression, you're not really friends. But regardless, the reason that I'm telling you guys this is just because I... Makes sense.
Like, you know, like the intricacies of like a friend group, you just say some things that you shouldn't say to each other. But like, that's what the friend group is built off of. Makes sense. You gotta have like 3-4 years under your belt though. I'm not gonna lie, you can't get stuff off like that with year one of knowing me. You gotta know me for like 4 or 5 years before you're saying that, gang.
Make a lot of racist jokes to all of my friends of all sorts of races and colors and shapes. I'm not actually racist, okay? I know when to turn it off. Like, for example, okay, one of my roommates is African American, and whenever he gets mad at me and raises his voice, I go, "No, please don't shoot, take anything you want." And
can we have a timestamp though of how long y'all have known each other? You know what I'm saying? Please tell me y'all been roommates for more than like 3. The thing is, it's a good joke. It's a good joke. It's a good joke, bruh. If he did that to me and he was my good homie for 6 years, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Like, the thing is, I'm not gonna act like when you have validity with somebody and you know their stances on things, like actually like them as a person, that all of a sudden context and intention doesn't matter. Intention matters a lot. Why are we acting like intention doesn't matter? If this person is genuinely not saying something to oppress me, harm me, hate speech, spread false narratives, etc., and is genuine coming from the place of a joke because you know the person. That's why I said you gotta know the person, because some people will try to do that and act like it came across as a joke when in actuality, you don't know me enough, I don't know you enough, and that actually just seemed like you were trying to be harmful. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people try to mask things in jokes. At the end of the day, there is room for dark humor, and that's dark humor. Shout out them though.
And you know, just because I do that, it doesn't mean I'm actually afraid of black people, you know? It's because me and him are close enough to make those jokes. And the same logic applies to whenever we see a dog in public and he says, "Yo, get that shit away from Sid." You know, it's all love, it's all jokes. But here's the thing, okay? See? When it comes to the racist jokes you make to your friends, I feel like they're always absurdly exaggerated and clearly like sarcastic and comedic, right? You say outlandish racist shit as a joke. But when it comes to real life racism, to actual people who are legitimately racist and don't like certain races, it's subtle, you know?
Let me clarify though, I'm not a fan of racist jokes. It's just because I can see not all perspectives, but I can see most perspectives, or at least I try to. Nah, but I'm not the biggest fan of racist jokes. Let's see, have I made a racist joke in the past? Nah, but I definitely laughed at one on stream. I'm not gonna tell you guys which stream though.
In their head, they're kind of, they think they're below them. They're not saying outlandish shit and making monkey noises. Now, despite that being the most risky thing I've said here on the channel, the reason that I'm saying all of this is because recently I've actually been proven wrong. Like I said before, I always thought that racist people had the common decency to, you know, not be outlandishly racist in public. You know, if they're gonna be racist, it's gonna be in their head, you know? Or at least not make the same level jokes / insults that we do to our friends, you know? Like I said before, a racist white guy is never gonna go up to a black guy in public and make a bunch of monkey noises. But in today's video, we're gonna be talking about someone who did it.
Shoot, they will if you're an influencer or something like that. You see what they be doing to speed? Also, as I'm talking, I've developed more senses on the topic to make my point clear. If 2 individuals are okay with making racist jokes at each other, it's hard for me to find harm in that within their friendship if they're genuinely that close. There we go. Did I say 2 racist individuals? I didn't mean 2 racist individuals. And 2 individuals who are really close, who both like dark humor and make those jokes to each other, are making those jokes to each other. I have a hard time finding a problem in that. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Got it.
Exactly that. As a matter of fact, they did exactly that, got caught on camera. and got canceled for it, and now like their entire life is ruined all because of like a 60-second clip. Either way, without that being said, I would like you guys all to meet Kaylee Sheldon, or as I like to call her, the fix your skin color girl.
Dang, he dropped the whole
and now, like, their entire life is ruined all because of like a 60-second clip. Either way, without that being said, I would like you guys all to meet Kaylee.
Dang, he dropped the freaking IG. That's crazy. West Virginia.
Sheldon.
Of course it's West Virginia. Where else would this be?
As I like to call her, the fix your skin color girl. Now, despite her being absolute fine shit, she's actually disgusting because, well, she's racist. And if you're wondering
Isn't that crazy? Because objectively, she is an attractive leaning woman. But because I know what this is about now. I've seen this clip on either TikTok or Instagram or something. But objectively, because she did something that was so ugly, it didn't even register in my head that she was attractive until he said that she was attractive. It's so crazy how the brain works, bruh.
I came to that conclusion. Here's the rundown. Basically, you got this guy named Snarp, okay? And he's kind of like one of those prank vlog channels that film themselves going around fucking with people in public. Kind of like Danny Duncan or Jadeon. But this guy in particular mainly likes to go onto college campuses and fuck with the students, especially at football games, where he'll go to a college football game and pretend to be a fan of the other team. And obviously, because these games are filled with drunk college students, it makes for great content, I'm not gonna lie. Now, despite Snarp doing this at pretty much every big college to exist, today we're gonna be focusing on this video right here, Pitt fans troll West Virginia. And it's basically exactly what it sounds like, okay? They dress up as University of Pittsburgh fans and go to West Virginia and troll the football fans there. And you know, this video is pretty much just like any one of his other videos, except for about halfway through where we meet the protagonist of today's video, Kaylee Sheldon. And basically what happened was, while Snarp and this guy were trolling her and her friend group, this guy says to her, fix your makeup. And she responds with probably like the worst possible thing you could say on camera.
Cringe, cringe, cringe. Hey, fix your makeup, cringe. Fix your makeup.
Fix your skin color.
Whoa! She just said fix my skin color.
So, yeah, that was just like absurdly unnecessary.
That's crazy, bro. Cause she genuinely lives her life thinking like that. Like, wow. Like, you get what I'm saying? And she's gonna say it's a joke, but you gotta understand, for that to be the first thing that comes across your mind with the individual that you don't know, man. Like, you live your life thinking like, oh, out of all the skin tones that are out here, I have a better skin tone than that one at least. That is a crazy mindset to have, instead of just being like, dang, their skin's beautiful, my skin's beautiful. These are great shades. And then at the end of the day, it's just a skin color. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild.
Matter of fact, I don't think there was a more out-of-pocket thing she could have said, all right? Like, this dude was just like, yo, fix your makeup. And she just says, fuck black people. Like, that is a huge jump. 0 to 100 real quick. Like, no offense to this guy. He's actually...
She was saying to say that her whole life is definitely what it's giving.
Really funny.
Didn't even think about it. She replied in 1 second. Like, she's been wanting to say that.
Looks like a bigger version of Lil Tecca. Okay, and Lil Tecca is fucking chopped. She could have just said that. She didn't have to be goddamn racist. But either way, after this video went viral, the internet does...
Oh, tell me. Oh my gosh, internet, come through.
What they do best.
Talk to me.
Fucking stalked her and found all of her social media accounts. And of course, this chick just got absolutely torn to shreds, okay? If you go to her Instagram right now, all of her comments are off. And you know what? As a matter of fact, if you go to her clothing Instagram with like 6 fucking followers, her comments are filled with hate there too. She even made a public apology saying like, hey guys, I'm not racist, I promise.
Oh shoot, okay, let's read it. Oh my gosh, let's read it. I can't wait. Okay, come on. I am going public so that this message reaches all audiences. I wanted to start by holding myself accountable for the comment I made in Snarp's YouTube video. I realized how incredibly hurtful, offensive, and unacceptable those words were, and it's one of the most arrogant comments I have ever made. Regardless of my intentions, it carried racist undertones, and I take full accountability for saying them. I wonder what her intentions were. For saying them. Words matter, and mine caused harm, so for that, I am truly sorry. I do want to make it clear though that there was never any racist intent behind what I said. I totally see how my comment may be interpreted and the backlash I'm receiving for it is completely reasonable. With that being said, I hold absolutely nothing against any person of color, the comments that I made was a joke just as much as fix your makeup was. Bad things to joke about, you don't know us like that. But I realized that commenting on something a person cannot change is far too extreme and is nothing to joke about. Facts. The clip of me in that video may not reflect that, but anyone who truly knows that understands that I am not a racist person and I do not stand for racism at all. Still, impact matters more than intent, and I regret the pain I caused. Don't tell me you're sorry, cause you're not. When I know you're only sorry you got caught. Cause you put on quite a show, really had us going. Now it's time to go. Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show. Fairly entertaining, but it's over now. Go on and take a bow. Cause don't tell me you're sorry, cause you're not. When I know you're only sorry you got caught. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
But I just think this whole thing is so funny because that insult right there is like something I would say to my black
Facts,
friends. You know,
beautiful.
going back to the original point, right? How I'm racist towards my friends of color, but as a joke,
it's always I'm not racist when they get caught saying something racist. Facts.
That is some outlandish shit that I would say to a black or Mexican friend. You know, just the
Why did it start raining over here when Stanley started saying it?
But then you got this girl who was using comedically racist remarks unironically, you know? Like what? And on top of that, dude, she said that after seeing the camera. It's not like she didn't know she was being filmed. I don't know what the fuck is going through this girl's head. She is a literal brick. When it comes to her...
The thing is, it's so messed up. I'd rather you say it and stand on it. Say it and stand on it. I could respect you more. You get what I'm saying? I could respect you more. Like, you stand on it, that's really your vibe, that's really your body. At least now you could have went and fostered that whole racist community, and that could have been your body. But you saying it, you trying to walk it back down, and you trying to get back in your good graces. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing trying to put the sheep clothing back on. I don't respect you. Like, either come out and be the wolf, or like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't respect you, bro. It's just, I would have rather you be overt about it, so that way I know you're not an ally. I don't fuck with you, stay over there. But like, you lying about it, hiding behind it, and then try to come back on good graces, and I can't respect it. I can't respect it.
Being actually racist, I don't know. You know, I want to say that she's not, and she was just, you know, doing a low blow.
You losing me? What am I losing at?
And made her feel bad.
If somebody is racist, I would overtly like them to be racist so I could stay clear of them. They're like, if somebody is hateful of black people, I would rather them be overtly racist so that way I can stay clear of them. I don't give them no community. I don't give them no type of my time. They don't get any of the benefits or rights to community that comes with being around black people, etc. I would rather them be overt about it, no cap, instead of them hiding, reaping the benefits of said community, but harboring those feelings and not liking us behind closed doors, even stopping opportunities behind closed doors. I would much rather them be overt about it so I can steer as far away from them as possible.
It was just like, fix your skin color. But it's like, why was that the first thing you thought of? You know? Oh, black guy, skin color. You feel me? Like, what? What? I don't know. This girl might be fucking racist. I mean, after all, she does go to West Virginia. Like that. I would assume if there's any racist students at any school, it would be West fucking Virginia, right? It's like the inbred.
That's what I was saying. That was such a, of course, as school. Like when I saw West Virginia, I was like, of course.
Capital of the world. Her apology also just makes absolutely no sense. I mean, it's like your generic
drop it in the Discord
apology. But then she says something like, I did not intend to be racist with my words or something. And it's like, the fuck do you mean? You said fix your skin color, dude. What are you talking about? That is like telling a disabled person to fix his legs and then being like, I wasn't trying to be ableist. Like, what? That is literally like calling a black person the N-word and being like, I wasn't trying to be racist, you know? She literally was just being racist. This girl's digital footprint is also absolutely cooked, you know?
Sure.
Like, first of all, that video is absurdly viral.
You can put it in general.
Posting her just being blatantly racist to this black dude. And on top of that, there's even like T accounts on Instagram.
Suspected white supremacist with addiction to bad makeup. Oh.
Posting her. People have made campaigns about this girl, trying to spread this message that this one Asian girl in particular is absurdly racist. And, you know, honestly, I don't feel bad. What the fuck? Like, what? Here's what I think is the psychology behind this, okay? Because when you insult someone, it's either because you are finding a way to put them below you, okay? If you think that you are genuinely a higher than someone, you're not really, unless they do some fucking crazy shit, you're not gonna go out of your way to insult them. Now, let's take this example, right? Asian girl, black guy. This guy comments on this girl's makeup. Clearly, this girl wears a lot of makeup. So, it probably takes her a lot of time to do it. So when he insults her makeup, despite her being pretty attractive,
I see it,
he's putting her below him because, you know, he's insulting her makeup, which might make her attractive, but it's still like, it's part of her, you know? And by saying that, he is putting her below her, right? So immediately, her first response is to put him below her. And her initial gut reaction to that was, he's black, I can use that to my advantage. I'm going to insult his skin color. I don't think that she's inherently racist, but I think that she sees the oppression that black people face because of their skin color as a way to inherently put them below her. You know, the experiences and the shit that they go through because they are black, she doesn't have to deal with that, and she sees that as a way, this guy probably has a harder in society than me, I'm gonna make fun of him for it. Just like
there's something with the makeup, I can't put it. I think she's going ironically too dark on the tone. I don't know which one of the tones. And then I think her blush is too much. But I'm always just shorty's blushes be too much type of guy. So I hold my tongue with that. But I think her base layer is too dark somewhere is what I feel like with her makeup. Like when she was outside, it looked straight, but in pictures, it looked crazy.
Because he doesn't have to put on makeup. The guy doesn't have to wear makeup while she does. And she doesn't have to be black while the guy does. You know, that is what I think the situation is about and what was going through her head. I don't think she actually hates black people. I just think that she doesn't really give a fuck what they've gone through and doesn't really respect them.
Yeah, so, I think that's definitely ignorant too.
Yeah. Bottom line.
But shit, hey, bro, I'm not here to say you though. No cap.
This chick is still fucking racist.
You know about makeup, Stan? Yeah.
I think that is going to be the video. I would give you guys my final thoughts, but honestly, like that whole like breakdown I just gave to you guys, that kind of...
Yeah, you trying to get to 8 minutes. Hey, Sadagascar, good video. Hey, man. Bury her under the jail, man. I don't really care, bro. Let's pack her up off the internet. Let's get her job applications revoked. Let's make sure that she's never able to have a family. And nah, I'm joking. But it sucks to see that people perpetuate like all these horrible things online, especially in front of when it comes to like black people and things that they go through. Stop being racist. Appreciate your friends. Appreciate diversity. What's some more words of wisdom? Shout out my Asians. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe down below. It helps me in the algo. I'll see you in the next one. With that being said, goodbye. Peace.